Hi guys, this is Vidur. I'm a senior systems engineer in Juniper Networks for Mist Wireless. And in this video, we'll understand how secure is the Mist cloud. The reason to create this video is that I've been asked multiple times how secure this cloud is and how data traverses and how can we make sure that there is no data going onto the cloud. Okay, so we won't be spending time on the dashboard in this video. This is just to cover and see, I've created three slides to show you what really happens when a client, when the AP gets onboarded and what kind of tunnels are created and between the AP and the cloud and how data is traversed. Okay, so first things first, the moment you turn on the AP, you plug in the AP and it gets power. It will establish a tunnel between the AP and the cloud, which is, and then the moment the tunnel comes up, the AP will download the configuration from the cloud, right? This entire process of AP coming up, getting the configuration from the cloud and start broadcasting the SSID, this entire process takes less than a minute. And this is, I mean, this is from personal experience. I powered up an AP in my house, and it took, I don't know, it took less than 1 minute to, for it to come up, get the configuration and start broadcasting the SSID. Of course, provided you have the config template created before that, and then assign it to the right AP profile. And then once you do that, the moment the AP comes up, it will get the configuration from the cloud and the SSID will be broadcasted immediately. So this entire process takes less than 1 minute, which was quite surprising for me, because this is by far the quickest I've seen an AP come up and send out the SSID. Okay, okay, perfect. So you see in the dashboard, you see in the diagram, sorry, the Mist cloud and the public internet, and then you have a Mist access point that is configured there. After the access point, you can have a switch, or and then the SRX firewall, and then it goes on to the internet and then hits the Mist cloud. Mist currently has the instance in AWS and also in GCP. So it's also in Amazon and Google. You can actually have any instance that you want your organization to be built on. You can just let the Mist management know, or let the Mist SE know. He will be able to create your instance on either AWS or GCP as per your needs. Okay, so what I want you to also understand is there is no user data. The client that connects on the access point sends out user data and sends out the traffic, and everything is switched locally. As you see in point number 3, there is no data that is sent out to the cloud. Everything is switched locally. So if I'm connected to an access point and I'm browsing YouTube, or doing Google, or on apple.com, my data is not going to the cloud at all. It is all switched locally and taken care of. So there is no user data on the cloud. I'm repeating this again and again because I've been asked about this multiple times. Be rest assured, no user data hits the cloud at all. What goes in the cloud is the metadata. If you see the point number 4, metadata sent to the cloud in real time for analytics, insight, and reporting. So even if you do a dynamic packet capture, which every bad event in Mist world is taken care of, and we do a packet capture on that to understand the issue, right? Even in that packet capture, there is only metadata which is sent out to the cloud, the header information. That's all that we need to identify the issue. We do not need user data to check what the issue was and what's going on in the network. So that is, be rest assured, it's only the metadata which is sent on to the cloud. Okay, perfect. So this is another slide that you should see. I'm not going to go in detail as to what this is all about, but just a few points that I've highlighted below is something that you need to know. There is a tunnel established between the AP and the Mist cloud, and that and communication between the Mist cloud and the AP that uses HTTPS or TLS with AES 128 encryption and mutual authentication, which means the certificates are exchanged between the AP and the cloud, right? So that is probably of the highest security there. The UI or the API communication, that also takes care of, that is taken care of by HTTPS and TLS with AES 256 encryption. Internal to the cloud is something which you also should know. So data, when it hits the cloud, which means the data of the metadata, that is stored using AES 256 encryption. So Mist will collate and curate data and send it out to the dashboard for you to view it in the best possible way. And that data is stored in the cloud with AES 256 encryption. The management of the infrastructure console that is accessed over HTTPS connection using 2048-bit RSA key. That's also of the highest security. That's a very strong security method. Okay, so what I want you to understand is everything is very secure in this platform, and Mist has been deployed in a few banking sectors as well, globally. So I'm not going to take the name of the customer, but it's deployed in one of the banking sectors globally in Asia Pac, and which basically mean they are most concerned about security. So we were able to we were able to very much pass their security tests and everything. All sorts of testing happened during that POC and during that deployment, and we were able to pass with flying colors. So there is no vulnerability at all. Absolutely everything is very secure. Which this is what I want you to understand and take out from this particular video. One more slide that I want to basically show you and tell you what data we collect, okay, and store in the Mist cloud. So this is the list of things that we collect from the client. It's a device name, the device type, operating system, and MAC address, IP address, user agent, username, generic or specific location of the user, dynamic PCAP. Again, as I said, in dynamic PCAP, we take the header information, the IP address of sender and receiver. We do not need the user data at all, right? So this is something which is captured. Now I'm also going to do this. I'm going to paste the link of a couple of documents in my description, which talks about all these things in detail. That's the security brief of Mist Cloud. It's available on mist.com. So it's something which you should know, which you should have. If you want to understand more about things, go in detail. That's the link you should visit and read about it, okay, in detail. Perfect. So I will do that. And if you have any questions about anything on the Mist Cloud, how things are stored, any questions around how tunnels are established, just reach out to me in the comment section, drop me a message, and I will be able to respond to that ASAP. Thank you guys. Thank you for being patient and listening to all this, and you have a wonderful day.